What is going on, guys? Taylor Stuber with Locks DFS.com, bringing you my locks and sleepers of this Saturday NBA slate. It's a full one. It's an interesting one. Sorry about the video yesterday, guys. I made it. I spent all the time making it. I started uploading it, and as soon as it uploaded, I realized that I recorded it without audio. So that was pretty frustrating. Broke my streak of doing it every day, but nonetheless, we're back at it again. And if you do follow me on Twitter, you know that I tweeted out my favorite plays of the day anyways right here. Was really in love with all these guys. Really, I ended up getting off of Chris Paul for John Wall at the end. And if you were a member, you knew that was heavily on Montrezl Harrell and Jonas Valanciunas, and you know what Harrell did. Had a career game, career high in points, 30 points, scored like 50 fantasy points. And I explained it in my video, so it sucks that I didn't get it out to you guys. But if you were a member of LocksDFS.com, your lineup's 8 with him in. And if you guys want to be a member or something, just go to LocksDFS.com. We have multiple packages there. And I'm just going to be giving out a couple of my favorite plays today. And if you want if you want my other plays, follow me on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting them throughout the day. And if you want to enter that giveaway for a free NBA pass, which is $250, we are doing the giveaway tomorrow. So not much time to enter. All you have to do is subscribe and then comment below with your favorite play of the day, and we'll select a winner tomorrow. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to be telling you 3 of my favorite plays. One of the reasons I like Jonas Valanciunas yesterday was because of his matchup. You see, the first 5 games, he was only playing 18-20 minutes. But if you look at the matchups, with Serge Ibaka almost exclusively playing the 5, Jonas Valanciunas wasn't playing very much, and you look at the matchups, and they were facing a bunch of teams that had small centers, and we're playing against teams that go small, and so it suits Serge Ibaka's game plan way more than Jonas Valanciunas. So yesterday they were playing the Mavericks, who have DeAndre Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan plays 33, 34, 35 minutes. And so while he's out there, they're not going to put Serge Ibaka against him. They're going to put Jonas Valanciunas. So he was due for a big minutes bump, and he already averages 1.7 fantasy points per minute. So I was all in on it, especially for his price tag. He was around 5K. I think he was 5.3 or 5.4. And that's what you need to do when you're looking for centers, some certain center plays or certain backups. You need to look at the matchup and feel out how the game's going to go and predict that. And that's how you're going to find these crazy values. And one of those today is Hassan Whiteside. We know Hassan Whiteside, when he's in the game, he's absolutely going to eat. And he just needs to get the minutes. The minutes are always the problem. But when he's facing Portland, who has 2 7-footers at center, that they just play those 2 centers, they don't play anyone else. Hassan Whiteside is going to reach his minutes cap. He's going to play 32, 33 minutes. And a guy like Hassan Whiteside getting that many minutes has potential to put up 50, 55 points. Nurkic, 7 foot. Zach Collins, 7 foot. Last game, they played 30 and 18 minutes. That's 48 minutes. That's the entire game at the 5. So Hassan Whiteside at $7,000 when you don't really have to worry about his minutes is pretty incredible. And the game total is set at 219.5. I know it's dropped a bit, but it's mainly a pace thing. But this is a kind of matchup that Hassan Whiteside is going to eat. And the game is supposed to be super, super close, a 1.5 point spread in the favor of Miami. So it really favors Hassan Whiteside. Over on FanDuel, Hassan is 7.9, so it's not as likable, but I still love it. I mean, the upside is definitely there, and if he's going to get at least 30 minutes, unless there's foul trouble or something, it's just a no-brainer lock for me. Another play I like is Victor Oladipo. This guy's been kind of underperforming. I don't know. But the good thing about it is he's due for positive regression. We saw last year how good he was driving in the paint, and that's what led him to like break out that season was because he was getting so many shots in the paint and driving to the basket. And almost half of his shots have been at the basket or have been in the paint this year. So he's definitely playing the same as last year. And he's playing this shitful Cleveland defense who might be without Kevin Love. I'm hoping Kevin Love plays, so it's a closer game. But Vegas isn't – the spread isn't that crazy. It is it's 7. It's not that crazy. Luckily, it's in Cleveland, so it will hopefully play close. But Tyreek Evans is also out. So there's like 22, 23 minutes. Victor Oladipo took a step back in minutes. He's only playing like 33, 34 minutes. But with Tyreek out, who is second on the team in usage, who plays meaningful minutes, I think Victor Oladipo's usage goes up. For that, it's already like 30. So I think this game, it could be like 32, 33, which is like up there with the highest in the league, like top 5 in the league. And I think his minutes go up to 35, 36, maybe even more, because we know Victor Oladipo can play an entire game if he really wanted to. So I really like that. And it's a good thing that he's been underperforming per se, because his price has really dropped. 7.7K. Remember last year we were paying like 9.5K, and now he's playing in this pace-up game versus one of the worst defenses in the league, and he's only 7.7K on DK and 8.3K on FanDuel. That's you got to play that. I'm telling you, you just got to play that play. That's where I'm going tonight. Another guy that I'm going with is Taurean Prince. This is my favorite game on the slate. It's perfect because the rotations aren't very deep on either team. Atlanta, if we look over here, is the fastest paced team by a good margin. So it's a big pace up game for Chicago. Atlanta, they run, and it's a bunch of young players. Taurean Prince fits it perfectly. He's second on the team with a 26.6% usage rating. He does everything. He rebounds. I could see him getting a double-double this game, scoring 25 plus real points. He's going to be shooting. They're going to be flying. He gets a ton of steals and blocks, and this sets up perfectly for that with the high pace, high scoring, playing the worst defense. I talked about how bad Cleveland was. Chicago's even worse now that they have to play Jabari Parker a ton, who they have. I talked about it in yesterday's video, but it didn't have audio. But Zach LaVine and Jabari Parker are like two of the worst defenders in the league. I wish I had the stats up now, but they're like in like the 350th ranked defenders in the league. It's really bad, and the fact that they have to play them almost the entire game means that their defense is going to be shredding. I hope Chicago can keep up this game, to be honest. But Atlanta's defense is no better, so I think it's going to stay high and tight. So I really like Taurean Prince here at 7.2K, and on DK he is 6.6K. It's just way too cheap. I would be playing mid-7 for him in this game. Also in the same vein, I really like Trae Young. He took a step back last game. But if we look at the usage, I mean, he's got a 27.1% usage rating. This is the offense. Kent Bazemore has taken a step up. I like him also. He's in the 5Ks. He's super cheap. But I just want to get players who are going to get minutes in this game, because if they're in this game and they have even a decent usage rating, like Kent Bazemore's isn't that high, 20.7, but that's high enough in this situation. So, yeah, I like Bazemore. I like Young, but I love Prince. I love Prince for the price. How much is Trae Young over here? 7.6. That's still good. I still like it. Last game, I think he was like 8-2 or something. They really priced him out. But yeah, I love that game. So yeah, if you want my other plays, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Taylor Stuber right here. Link will be in the description if you can't read it. If you want my other plays, I'll be posting them throughout the day, and as always, just send me some tweets, and I'm willing to give you my opinion on it. And if you like the video, please like it, please subscribe. It means a lot. Yeah, so good luck tonight. Let's get this money.